back to bed. You know you're not supposed to be up and around.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 29 of the Pair Theory podcast. With me, as always, Mr. Craig Youngblood. My name is Justin Ross. What's up?
What's going on, buddy?
Oh, shit. Nothing. Here we are. Another day, another dollar.
Yeah.
You know? Doing the thing.
Yeah. What have you been doing today?
Man, I got a lot of stuff worked out for the tour coming up in September. And so that was really good to get done because I had to work up the Excel sheet and get everything put together for all the cities we're going to be in by the hour of what it's going to take to get to each one and yada, yada, yada. And I was like, holy crap, this is a lot. There's a lot going down here. Yeah. So.
Are you driving the van?
We are driving the van.
Oh.
We sure are. Lots of driving going on.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot. Yeah.
Is anyone sharing their driving duties?
No. No, they're not. No, they're not.
Well, it shouldn't be bad weather in September.
It'll be pretty nice. It'll be pretty good. And all the shows are like within like a couple hours from each other, like 2 to 3 hours. I think the longest one's like 5.5, but that's when we're leaving from like Amarillo to Pueblo West. So when we get to that, I'll be announcing it. We'll be making a t-shirt, all that good stuff to help us, buy the tour shirt.
Go to New Mexico?
Nothing in New Mexico this round.
Okay.
No, that's going to be a Pair Theory venture eventually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, will you turn your mic up a little bit?
Well, yes, I will. Is that
there
better?
We go. Yeah, mucho better. Yeah. It's so weird when we get ready in pre-production and we do this sound check with each other. It's like it's one way, but then when we go live, it's another way.
It's that damn Evie Mux.
Or maybe you just get quieter.
I don't think so.
Is that possible? If you
might be possible.
It's like, what's that? SM? What's it? What do they call it? What do they go?
I don't know.
Feeling the mic and shit. What's it called? I don't know what that's called. Man, did you see
over there?
So two things are happening. I think it's happening. One thing is happening tonight. It's the what's the lights in the
Aurora?
Yeah.
Aurora.
So from where we're at, we're Aurora Borealis.
Yeah.
We're able to see it with a camera. But in Oklahoma, they'll be able to see it, like, no problem.
Oh, that's cool. I have to tell my daughter to go look.
Something that the way that it's shining over the earth.
Right.
It's coming all the way down to, like, Waco. Like, you can see it with a camera if you put your phone on it.
And you sounded super redneck when you said that, too.
Aurora Borealis.
Borealis.
Borealis, boy.
Not in the sky.
Yeah. We're going to watch Borealis, drink some beer. Yeah, we are. Shit fire.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we do here on Pair Theory.
Yep.
You should hear us when we're ghost hunting. Look at them there ghosts, boy. Tell you what. Yeah. Who's in here? Who goes there?
I've been trying to find some good...
Did you just pinch my butt? You've been trying to what?
Find some good videos to watch, but it has been a struggle lately.
Oh, dude. You sent me that one of Jason Hawes from Ghost Hunters.
That was a letdown, like the biggest letdown I've had all year.
Jason, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Paula was like, "Is this going to get any better?" I was like, "I don't know.
I don't
like this. Dude be the GOAT, so I don't know. Maybe since he's doing it all on his own, he's kind of scaled it back.
Scaled it back? How much more scaled back? It was bad.
Yeah.
It was real bad.
I'd never seen that little thing they had on the floor going back and forth.
I didn't even make it that far.
Oh.
I didn't even make it that far. I was just like, whatever. This sucks. Put it in your production teams. Come on, guys. Put it in your production. Like, at least give it something to look at that's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, like I know they're using decent cameras.
Yeah, they got cannons. I could tell that. I don't know which ones, but they look like ours. And then what kind of thermal camera was that? What is that, like a one you can hook up to your phone? Did you see that part?
Yes, it was cheap.
Okay, because I didn't think it was very good.
Obviously, he never walked away with anything good from that. Years of doing ghost hunters. Like, at any point, you could have
Taking a FLIR camera home.
Bought some of this gear.
I don't know how that FLIR camera got in my bag today, guys. I am so sorry.
Man, don't know how it got there. Damn.
I want the one they had at the fire station.
That thing is legit.
Yeah.
$3,000, but it's legit. 100%. I was like, holy shit. He's like, yeah. This fireman at Haltom Fire Department, we were shooting the music video for Reach. He was like, he's a fan of Paratheory. He's like, yeah, check out our thermal like that. And he's showing it to me. I'm like, good Lord of mercy. And you could like adjust it.
Oh, really?
You could adjust it. I mean, it's X-ray vision almost. Like, he's like, don't adjust it too much. There's a fine line in there. I'm like, really? Wow, that is creepy to know that that's available.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
Dude, Glenda and I went and saw not Project Fear, Bring Her Back.
Yeah.
Have you seen the previews for this?
No.
Dude, all right. I'll bring it up. I got it queued and ready here. It's pretty fucking intense. Here we go.
We're going to put you with a foster mum called Laura. You're going to love her.
Oh, welcome to your new home. This is my daughter's room. I want to show you something else. This way.
He's stuffed, Pat.
I know I'm a weirdo.
How did you cope with Kathy being gone?
I didn't.
I think there's something wrong with Laura.
Oh my God, what is it? We can bring her back.
What are you doing?
He's gonna bring her back. He's gonna bring her back. I'm supposed to report how safe and reliable you are. So stay safe, stay reliable, yeah?
Dude, no joke. Literally, like, it's not so much that it was scary, but it left me just mortified at the end of it. Like, through the shock value of it is intense. Like, there's a part in that movie I can't even talk about because I was just, it is gross, but it is like, I can hear it going on still in my head as it's happening. And I was just like, that is disgusting. That is just, it was horrifying.
Yeah.
Massively.
You gonna tell them people what you got smoking in your room?
Don't worry about what I got smoking in my room, man. I got spirits flying around in here and all sorts of stuff.
You got a seance going on over there.
Got me a seance, boy, going on under the desk.
What kind of smell you got going on there?
There's another little spirit flying by. They're everywhere. Be quiet. Anyway, yeah, no, it was a great movie. There was something I did see this week on another video. I want to bring that up as well. And it's something that I've seen used in a couple different investigations, and it's these rope lights.
Yeah. I think that's what I was talking about that was in the Jason Hawes one.
Oh, okay. Let me get down to where this is at, because they released a new episode and I was watching it, and really interesting, and it kind of made me go, well, maybe we should use this in our next Project Fear. It came out Friday. Yeah.
Okay.
And it just made me feel like, maybe we should. I didn't know you could do this with them, so I kind of want to test the theory now on them and see if we can get some reactions with this. But let's watch a little bit of this right quick.
Loud.
What are the
chances. I went from not even wanting to be back in the boiler room to being back in the boiler room by myself. I feel like a really poor sport, but I am not happy about this at all. I definitely don't feel alone. I haven't felt alone like this entire time tonight. Lord, please protect me. If there's somebody in here with me, can you step in the middle of that circle? Can you make those lights go off? Can you show me where you are in this room?
Yeah, that's not the same thing.
Okay. Are you happy that I'm in here by myself? Are you still here? Where'd you go?
We're gonna go to the middle of the hallway. I'm gonna whip out the spirit box. All right, this is such a bad idea.
Yep. We are the farthest possible point away from Chelsea, doing the loudest possible thing while we close the door on her.
For the boys.
This one's for the boys.
This one is for the boys.
All right, we were just talking to you downstairs in the boiler room. We were talking to someone very mean, very dark. Can you tell us who that is down there in the boiler room?
I was you.
Yeah,
I was you. What? What does that mean? What does that mean?
What's in the boiler room?
Evil. It's evil? It's evil. I definitely heard evil.
Like, what's in the boiler room? It's evil.
Why is it evil, though? What evil is here at an elementary school?
It's demonic, dude. It's demonic.
It's evil, and then we got it's demonic.
That was clear. It's demonic.
That's the second time we've gotten demon.
I mean, it's double confirmation that something's bad down there.
What brought this demonic thing here? Why is it here? And who are we talking to right now?
Is this someone good warning us?
Kids?
Kids? Did it say kids?
It was like a high-pitched voice.
Tonight?
What about tonight?
What's gonna happen tonight?
Is Chelsea safe?
That was like a guttural voice.
Super evil sounding voice.
What do you think just told us it's evil and demonic?
I don't know, because no matter what answer I feel like we get, we could always just say, well, this could be something manipulating us.
I wonder if this mimic thing that Sam Coley told us about is just this evil darkness, and it just, if it thinks it needs to manipulate you, it will. If it doesn't.
I mean, aren't demons supposed to, like, manipulate and, like, deceive?
Yeah.
Like, that's what they're meant to do, is deceive you. This mimic thing could just be whatever this evil, demonic entity is.
If there is somebody in this room, can you make a noise so I know where you are?
When she starts using this thing for like a yes/no,
Yeah.
is what I'm getting at.
The regular road call?
Yeah, it's
Are you in
well,
that back
no,
room?
it's an EMF
I hear you back there.
triggered light.
Oh.
I just want to say that I'm not here to open any portals or conjure anything. Like, I'm literally just sitting here. I actually don't even want to be here. I genuinely don't know what to say because this isn't like a spirit that I'm like comfortable talking with. This isn't like a positive vibe situation. This is like a maybe we should get out of here situation. If you're still back there, can you make a noise? Are you right here? Are you right next to me? I'm gonna ask yes or no questions. If the answer is yes, light up one single light. If the answer is no, light up more than one light. Are you okay with me sitting right here in this room? No. So you're not okay with me being in here? Yes. Oh my,
See?
dude, I can't do this. Do you want me to get out? Yes. Dude, what the hell?
I didn't even see one light.
I want to leave.
You didn't see it
If
light
you
up?
scare the guys upstairs, like, we'll all
right-
leave.
Right
If
here.
you scare them good enough. Like, I can leave if they want to leave. I'm just letting you know. Are you the only spirit here? No. That was a no. That was like a I will not tell you. Is there something dark in here? Yes.
All that.
So pretty interesting that she was able to use that as like a yes no. So
Yeah.
you know, I'm interested in purchasing one of those because I was like, okay, well, I want to test the theory on that and see if that's working correctly.
Yeah. Have you seen one before?
I have. I've seen them online. You can order them online. Ghost Stop has them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's just like an EMF detector.
Yeah, it's just like an email, but they have to be touched. Like it's kind of like the cat balls. Like you
Right.
have to touch them in order for it to turn on. It's not like I say EMF. It's by touch only. It's not by radio frequency, like energy. It's by you have to touch it.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it made me go, that's right down our alley.
Yeah.
He explains it. If I go back here and the let me go back to where they're all down there. Yeah. Here's okay. Let me bring this back up.
We'll sit in here and we'll set up the rope. If anything touches one of the parts of the rope, it'll light up. What do you think, Tanner? I mean,
Yeah, like I have a choice.
check. So Chelsea's there.
Whoa!
What the frick?
Just so everyone knows, these aren't supposed to go off unless they're touched. Like that. Like motion isn't making them go off. It's
Yes.
only touch.
And I thought it was an EMF rope. It's not. It literally needs to be like touched.
See?
Yeah.
So they explain it there. So I'm just like, okay, all right. Well, I can get on board with that. That makes more sense. I just thought that was really interesting. And what a great episode. Shout out to the Project Fear crew. They did awesome on that. That was part one of that one. And their part two, you can go over to Project Fear. You can check them out and join their Fear Club, all that kind of stuff, man. They do a lot of cool stuff over there. We're big fans of them, what they do. Great guys, great people. Congratulations to Chelsea. She just had her baby. And
Oh, really?
yeah, I was reading something like she spent like 4 days in there having the kid. Like she
Damn.
went through some hell having the kid, but baby is fine and healthy. 9 pounds and 500 ounces.
It sounds like you with your big head coming out.
Yeah, man. Come out that baby. Get out there. I'm the baby. Hey. Shout out to my wife that's watching. Thank you for letting me know the echo is gone. I think my headphones were just too loud.
Turn my headphones up.
Turn my headphones up, man. Shizzle. Back to the weather. Yeah, they said that they were going to, that Texas, like in the next week, is supposed to get enough rain to suffice an entire month in 1 week.
I can feel it in my face.
Yeah. Last night we were sitting there. I was like, man, my eyes were just pouring. My eyes were watering. And Glenda's like, well, it's probably because it's 1 o'clock in the morning and you're tired. I'm like, no, my eyes are just watering and my allergies are running. Yeah, I was crying watching Constantine.
Oh, because Glenda punched you for being
Oh
mean.
yeah, the abuse. It's high energy abuse going on there. So I want to give a shout out to Horror Freak, our local horror store here in DFW. Make sure you go over there and check them out. Use the promo code Paratheory25, and they will give you a hookup on us, 10% off on any of the products in the store. So make sure you go over there and check that out. Talk to Eric. He's the owner. Good dude. Local. They're located right off of Bedford Euless Road. So in Bedford, Texas, make sure you check them out. That is Horror Freak. And then there is some events coming up in July that is right around the corner. We got the Texas Haunters Convention, and it is right literally around the corner. Like, it is coming.
Yeah.
So
Are you going?
I'm gonna try. I would like to. I gotta get some more shows. But it looks pretty bad. I would love for you and I and Glenda to go, and Paula.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be badass. So
Okay.
definitely. In other news, Annabelle is not missing.
The devil.
She was never missing. Okay, everyone was saying that she was missing. Well, she's not. All right, she was never missing. All these videos going out saying Annabelle's missing. Oh my God, you know how could you lose her? Blah blah blah. People are freaking out online. She's not missing. She was never missing. She never went missing.
Yeah.
She is in the Warrens Museum. She is there. So Annabelle is definitely not missing. But it is crazy that she went to New Orleans and a plantation burnt down and 11 inmates escaped from prison all in the same week of her being there. Like,
So, speaking of Annabelle,
yeah.
I have a video saved to watch later. I'm going to send to you, and it is let me find it. It's about Valak.
Yeah, the nun.
I guess the demon that possessed Annabelle.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yes, Valak is. Well, she supposedly she took over Annabelle, then transferred to be like it was what made the nun, right? So like I think it was The Conjuring 2, where you're like your name is Valak, and like sends her back to hell and all this shit.
Okay, because it's the real demon behind The Conjuring.
Yeah, Valak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
They have finally released the date of Stranger Things 5.
I saw that the other day.
Finally. I was like,
season?
Oh man.
It's the final season in 3 different parts, right?
It comes out in 1st of December, and the grand finale is New Year's Eve. The final finale.
I can't believe this is going to be the final season.
I know. And the season's, I mean, what, 4 weeks long? 5 weeks?
Yeah. But that one guy, I saw that one guy, he looked like he had a hairline like us. I mean, I was like, damn, how long have they been waiting to film?
Had the CGI old 11 because she was so much older now.
She's like 45 now.
Yeah, she got a kid, married, whole nine. It's like, did you see that they're coming out? I think it starts next month. I think or this month. Welcome to Derry. Have you seen that?
No.
It's
what is that about?
It's on. I think it's on Netflix. Let me see if I can find it. You know, the Stephen King's It.
Okay. Okay.
It's a TV show. Welcome. Yeah, to Derry. Here's the trailer. Let me pull this up. Oh, it's on HBO. All right. Badass.
Are you a Stephen King fan?
I am a Stephen King fan, dude. I am. Got a problem with that? Huh?
No,
do
glitching.
you?
Just you're glitching.
Am I glitching?
You were for a second.
Must be that Spectrum internet you got.
Yeah, probably.
You poor thing. Get in before you catch your death of cold.
Now you just tell us where home is, and we'll get you back to your parents safe and sound, okay?
Anywhere but Derry.
Things that happened in the past.
My family and I just moved to town. Dad!
Oh!
Hey, baby.
Happened in your mind.
Today was 4 months. And they never even found a body. That means murder.
This business with the missing kids. Do I need to be concerned?
Never a bad idea to keep the people you love close.
No adult's ever gonna believe what we saw. I wouldn't.
There's a history of stuff like this happening in Derry.
You kids keep your noses out of police business.
I heard voices. In the pipes.
Have you ever heard of something like that? There's something bad here in Derry.
Yeah, man. This fall. So I guess this fall is when it's coming out.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting, man. It's, you know, it almost makes you feel like, how many times can you tell this story?
Yeah.
Like, the remake was cool. I dug the remake, but I don't know, man. You're going to draw this. I mean, the story was already drawn out for a movie. How are you going to draw it out for a series? I don't know.
I'm sure they will. It'll be easy.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Maybe
going
Mary Poppins will stop in.
on. I see that. Bob's favorite fan theory: Mary Poppins and it are the same species.
It's possible. Do you have a favorite Stephen King horror movie?
The Shining.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love The Shining. When they released Doctor Sleep,
Yeah.
it made The Shining make so much more sense. I loved how they put it together. I was like, man, and all these years later to make it, you know.
Is that more recent, Dr. Sleep?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
It is. It's really good. It's really good. I just love the creep factor more than anything of The Shining. Like the way that thing was told and shot and put together, and the awkward pauses, like when he's talking to the dude in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And they're just sitting still talking to each other. It just goes from one view to one view to one view to one view. And it's like they're figuring each other out. It was so cool how they did that.
Yeah.
No, man.
I would
What
have
about
to
you?
agree.
Do you have a favorite Stephen King movie?
No.
You
I
don't?
don't know if I've watched enough. I'd have to see what all he's done. Did he do Misery?
Bob. Shining's great if you mute the score. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
The music sucked.
I mean, I thought it was, there were some parts in that score that I thought was really cool because it sounded like they just took cups, tied them to a fishing string with one to make it, it was just weird. I think that's what was weird about it. He does hate that movie. That's a fun fact. Stephen King hates that movie, loves his book, hates the movie.
I want to know how they did the scene where the blood comes out of the elevators.
I think it was a model.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was a small model made up, and then they poured it in.
Oh, okay. That would make sense.
Yeah. But nonetheless, storyline was awesome.
Yeah.
And how they roped it in with Dr. Sleep, like, just kind of made it all come together. I'd be interested to know what Stephen King thinks now after Dr. Sleep came out and how it all fit together.
So did he write Dr. Sleep also?
I don't think so. Let me find out. I don't believe so.
I didn't know Stephen King did the Green Mile. That's probably definitely one of my favorites. I love the Green Mile.
Stop it.
You stop it.
You stop it right now. Who wrote? Oh, so okay, yeah, Stephen King did write Doctor Sleep. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe Doctor Sleep is a 2019 American supernatural horror film written and directed, edited by Mike. Oh, wait a minute. Doctor Sleep is a 29 American supernatural horror film written, directed, and edited by Mike Flanagan. It's a film adaptation of the 2013 novel by Stephen King and serves as a sequel to The Shining. Oh, okay. Well, I would be interested to know what his thoughts are then. Like
Yeah.
what Stephen King's thoughts are when roping in Doctor Sleep. You know.
Well, let's just see if we can get him on the podcast and talk to him.
Yeah. I'll just you get on that, man. You send him out the email.
Let me
Stay
text
on
him.
that.
Let me text him and say, "Yo, Steven,
Yo.
come on our podcast. We want to talk about some of your stuff."
Better than what I'd say. Excuse me, Mr. King.
Yeah.
Just shit my pants. I don't even know what to say.
Be like, "Yo, Stephen King, come on our podcast and talk to us. We have some stuff we want to ask you.
Yeah, we have some questions need answered now.
You grumpy old bastard."
Yeah. Pet Cemetery is another one.
Never seen it.
Yeah, I know, Craig. You haven't seen a whole lot of horror, man. It's okay. You know, you're weird.
I'm working through it.
Working through it. Pet Cemetery 2, I think, is better than Cemetery 1. It was always a good one. Carrie was a good one.
I was gonna say I've seen Carrie when I was younger.
Secret Window is a good one. 1403 is a good one, and I like 1403 because it
Who's in that?
kind of ropes into The Shining a little bit, but not just because of the hotel vibe.
Who's in that?
1403.
Yeah.
Let's see. Or sorry, 1408, not 1403.
Is that Kevin Bacon?
No, it's I can't remember their names. I'm so bad with this. 1408 cast. Oh, John Cusack, Samuel L. Jackson, Tony Shalhoub, Mary McCormick, Jasmine Jessica Anthony, and a smattering of others. But John Cusack does really good in it. It was pretty awesome. It was a pretty awesome movie.
Yeah.
Pretty intense. Not so much scary. Kind of like The Shining. It wasn't so much scary, it was more disturbing.
Right.
You know? But I think like all-time favorite movie of Stephen King would have to be Misery.
Misery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a rough one. When she breaks his
ankles. Yeah. Ooh. That's right up there with this, Bring Her Back movie. There was a part in there just like you're gonna know. As soon as you watch that movie, you'll be like, oh shit. Now this is in my brain forever. Like, can't get this, moving along.
Did those same people do the movie Talk to Me?
That was A24, yeah.
Okay, because I thought I saw something in the preview where it said something about Talk to Me.
But
maybe
from the creators of Talk to Me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I heard that one's a pretty creepy movie.
A24 is always religion based, right? It's always about religion. There's
Did
always
they do-
some religious factor that plays in it.
Did they do the movie Heretic?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's on.
Have you watched it yet?
No, it's on my list. It's on my saved list.
Listen, one a night, dude. All right. Got to catch up.
I'm trying.
Podcast in 2 weeks. You can watch one fucking movie.
And it sucked.
He watched Insidious and he didn't like it. Go watch Insidious 2.
I'm gonna watch it again because I was sleepy.
You were sleepy.
But I guess because I expected it to be more, I don't know, horror.
It's not so much horror.
Yeah.
But part 2 is way better. It's got more action-packed stuff.
Okay.
And it kind of wraps the story in, and it twisted. The whole series starts to twist. You're just like, why? Man, this is weird. But then it all comes back to each other in this weird way. So part 1's like the setup, part 2, and then there's part 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that? The Last Key? Is that part 3?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Because I have that one.
Let's see. So
is there an old It and a new It movie?
Yeah. There's the original It.
And that's with oh, what's that guy's name?
The dude that hung himself.
Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Who plays the new It then? Maybe that's who I'm thinking of.
Okay.
The new It is from the guy from Rocky Horror Picture Show, right?
That's the old one.
Okay, that's who I was thinking of. He's not dead.
Give it 5 seconds. Bob's going to chime in with his name.
Okay.
He's good at this. Okay, in order, it goes Insidious, that's 2010, then Insidious Chapter 2, Insidious Chapter 3, Insidious The Last Key, and then Insidious The Red Door.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
They're good, man. They're good. You just got to, stay awake. Don't be a pussy. What?
Yeah. Sorry, I don't have a rock star life to sleep till noon. I have to
get out of here. Get out of here. Bob, interject anytime you want there. I'm about to pull Bob in on this show. Bob needs to be our moderator.
Yeah.
Yep. Thoughts and prayers and thanks and all sorts of stuff to the Jerry Jonestown guys. They're going through some stuff, man, but we were on their show a couple times and they helped us out. We always tag them and stuff, man. So make sure you go over to the Jerry Jonestown Massacre and show those guys some love if you can. Follow them on YouTube, all that good stuff, man. Good guys, local. Talk about everything under the sun.
Yeah, everything.
Two good guys. Two good guys. Stubbs and Dustin have been doing that for a long time. That was 629, I think was the episode.
I think so.
And we just happened to be on our 29th episode.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Craig. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Just kidding.
Too soon.
Too soon. Hey, it's all in love. All in love. You know what I don't have queued up that you're going to have to take the reins on?
Trivia night?
Yeah, I don't have it tonight.
Why don't you?
Well, I was building an Excel sheet all day and dealing with shows and all this other stuff.
I'm a Excel sheet all the time.
Well, that's what I was doing today. And damn it. Watch our numbers from 5 people start dropping. Oh, man, they're not doing trivia. No, I'm just fucking with you. We're doing trivia. I just got to pull it up. Got to go find it here. We're not going to do it right now, though.
No, we're not.
No. So let's talk about this, man. So there's a lady, I'm not going to say her name, but we've been talking to her on Facebook, on the socials. And she's in another state, and she's got some things that are going down. And you have a friend that knows her that tagged you in it.
Yeah.
And she's been talking about these crazy things that have been going on in her home, etc. And I think one of the last ones was like she had a book fly off the shelf or something like that.
A book and some pictures.
Yeah. So I reached out to her, and and was trying to, let her know, like, this is kind of after we, talk. I guess I just wasn't very clear. So if she's watching, I just want to make it clear that it's like, yes, when we come in and do an investigation, it's not all about us just being there. It's about, like, of course, this happens to her, right? So
Right.
we want her there. We want her to be a part of it.
Yeah.
But it just, at some point, we want the place to ourselves to try and capture this thing and test the boundaries. Like, is it an attachment? Is it,
Or is it the house?
or is it the house? Right. Is it the property kind of deal?
Yeah.
And, we don't even need it all night. It's like, 6 or 7 hours will do it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, it could be from, whatever time it gets dark to 6 hours later. So
Yeah.
go have dinner, go watch a movie, go hang out, do whatever, and then come back. And that's kind of our thing, is like, we want to find evidence to present to you. Now, we don't ever go into a situation and go, we're here to fix the problem.
Yeah.
We can't fix a problem. We're not. Our job is to capture evidence, prove that evidence, and show you, the client, that, yes, you're not crazy. This is
Right.
happening. You are seeing these things. Or, we spent this time in here. It's not to say that it's not happening, but we didn't capture anything. And if we have no evidence to work off of, we can't help you. But we
Exactly.
can lead you down a road to it all depends on your beliefs, etc. But, we can have somebody come in and bless the home. We can clean the house, kind of deal, do a cleansing on the home, that kind of thing. And it's not always just homes, just the place where this is taking place at. And, I know she has a person that lives there in the home with her that may or may not want that to happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
So to that person, it's like, look, we mean there's no malicious intent. We're just trying to help you. I mean, this is all on our own dime. We're not asking for money. We're not asking for anything. We're literally flying there on our own accord to come help you with an issue. So I want that to be very clear, in case she's watching or whatever. I invited her to watch the show tonight, so hopefully she's on here watching. And
Oh
hopefully,
yeah.
she gets a little bit better feel of what we do on Paratheory as the podcast,
Yeah.
where we talk about all things spooky and haunted and events going on and movies and whatever. And,
Yeah.
get guys like Bob in here where Pet Cemetery movies scared the shit out of him. Yeah. First time I watched Pet Cemetery when I was a kid, it scared the shit out of me. I saw 2 first. It was on like channel. You remember back in the day when we had like channel 11, channel 13? Oh, we still have channel 11, but like channel 13.
Yeah.
If you couldn't sleep at night, you like turn the TV on. Like on channel 13, there was always like some weird shit going on.
Yeah. The Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone. There was like a bunch of weird shit on there, man.
Yeah.
Crazy
I remember.
shit. Bob was on the phone with me the other day. We've been talking about how it's been pretty quiet here in the home.
Yeah.
We had some weird shit happen here the other day. Bob can vouch for this one. We were like on the phone with each other talking about the band and whatnot, and the door to my my laundry room was like rattling. I thought from the way it was acting, I thought either the dog got trapped in there and she's like leaning up against the door scratching herself.
Yeah.
Or maybe Glenda came in through the garage for some reason and was trying to get in the door. The doorknob on the door disconnected and just fell off on the floor right in front of me.
What the hell?
For no apparent reason. Let's see if I can pull up this photo. I don't know if it'll.
Why haven't you set up a static camera yet?
I need to. I do need to. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if this will this upload? Yeah, it will. Sweet. I can pull this up. So mind the here, I'm going to try and resize this because, well, our laundry room's kind of dirty and my wife's going to kick my ass.
He'll be crying again.
Yep, this This is me getting my ass kicked by my wife for showing this. Let's see. There we go. Our laundry room was kind of a wreck, but the doorknob was in my hand, literally.
Damn.
I know. Like came off completely from the door. I was like, what the actual fuck is going on?
That's crazy.
Yeah. I sent the picture to Bob because I was like, dude, you're not. I was like, did you hear that? Because it fell off and hit the floor while we were talking. But the door was shaking. And then when her and I were watching TV, like it started shaking again. I was like, do you hear that? It was like,
Do you have an
and I
18?
thought maybe like the washer or the AC or no, that wasn't it. And it's
Do you
always
have
in
an
the kitchen. It's always in the kitchen. Like the last thing that happened was the cabinet doors opening and shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is. Like I have no idea. Like I'm just like wondering, like, do we have bad pipes on that side of the house? Like I don't. My mind's not going paranormal. Like my
Yeah.
mind's going to like vibrations, stuff shaking. Like, is there a water main under here? Maybe that's. Maybe this thing has been shaking like that the whole time, and it just the
You just haven't
doorknob
noticed?
vibrated and I mean it broke off.
Yeah. Looked like a tiny doorknob though. Is that like a kid's doorknob?
No, it just looks tiny in my hands.
Oh, okay.
God, dude, just had to bring it up. See how it is. Dick move, Dale.
That's all right.
Dick move, Dale. That's your fucking name. Let's see. Trying to get down to some good questions here.
Oh yeah. Some good ones that you haven't asked yet. Did you already? I think you asked this one. This one is not a legit. This is not an official one, but what is widely considered to be the first horror movie made?
Yeah, we talked about this one. Damn it. I can't think of the fucking name now. You said it, I would say yes or no. What is it?
The House of the Devil.
Yes, that's it.
Made in 1898.
Yes.
Okay, I thought you'd asked that before.
Yes, that is it.
Yeah.
Police are going by.
Uh-oh.
Out there catching them people. All right. Well, I think it's that time.
Is it?
Do you know what time it is?
Yeah, time.
Do you know what time it is? Sneeze it up, motherfucker. Jesus.
Yeah. Trivia time.
It is now time for Para-Trivia of the Week.
For Para-Trivia of the Week. In the movie Don't Breathe, what sinister secret is the blind man hiding in his house?
I've never even heard of that movie.
In the movie Don't Breathe, what sinister secret is the blind man hiding in his house?
Is that a recent movie?
I'd say the last like 7 or 8 years. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
There must be. I think there's a hell of a long delay on this thing right now.
Yeah, that's not the movie where you have to be quiet when, like, all the time. Is that the Quiet Place?
That's Quiet Place, where they should have just moved next to the waterfall and called it a day.
Okay.
That was the part of that movie that I was just like, what the fuck? Like, all right. In the movie Don't Breathe, what sinister secret is the blind man hiding in his house?
Well, I got a answer to your question from earlier.
What question?
When I asked you about who plays Pennywise in 2017's It.
Oh yeah, what's his name?
Bill Skarsgård.
In the new It.
2017's It.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What's the other guy? What is his name?
I can't remember his name. He passed away.
Did he?
Yeah, I think so.
From the Rocky Horror Picture Show guy?
Yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show. He also played in Clue as the butler.
Yeah. Damn, what's his name? I guess Bob's not watching anymore.
Bob's not watching anymore. We don't have anybody that wants to answer the questions. All right. In Don't Breathe, what sinister secret is the blind man hiding in his house? The answer is... You want to guess?
Yeah.
What is it?
A dead body.
No. He is keeping a woman trapped in his basement.
Damn.
I know. You're way off. Which horror film involves a young woman who is pursued by a supernatural entity that can only be seen when the person is alone? Which horror movie involves a young woman who is pursued by a supernatural entity that can only be seen when the person is alone?
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. Good God. Yeah, that's his name. Shiza.
Yeah. What was your question?
Son of a bitch. Which horror movie involves a young woman who is pursued by a supernatural entity that can only be seen when the person is alone?
The Unnameable.
No.
Which, by the way, is a horrible movie.
Yeah, it is. Yep, you turned me on to that one.
Hey, when I was a kid, I didn't know any better.
You know now.
Did you ever watch the Burbs with Tom Hanks?
Yeah, dude. That is greatness. That's a great movie.
Yeah. Did you ever watch an old movie called Batteries Not Included?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That's like right up there with Cocoon.
Yeah.
They're in like the same, wheelhouse.
Yeah. We were all talking at work today, and somebody said, "These kids these days got no respect." And I was like, that sounds like something from Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah.
Back to school.
Yeah, totally. Totally. Well, I'll tell you what, nobody's going to answer questions.
We ain't having a money question.
We ain't having a money question. That's for sure. We'll just skip trivia for right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Nobody will chime in.
You don't want to play. You don't get paid.
Yeah. You don't want to play. We're not going to pay.
That's correct. Bob ran everybody off. Way to go, Bob. It's your fault.
It. And then he left.
Pissed them all off. Got out of here. What, you wearing your Melvin shirt today?
Yeah.
Right on.
You like the Melvins?
I do. It's been a while since I listened to them.
I've seen them 2 or 3 times.
Nice.
I shot them a couple of times.
Here comes Paula in clutch. What's the question? You would know if you've been watching the show, Jesus, Paula. Which horror film involves a young woman who is pursued by a supernatural entity that can only be seen when the person is alone? I like how she jumps in at the end because she knows the money question's coming. She's like, oh, well, they're about an hour into the show. Better get on there and make some money.
Yeah.
Didn't have to listen to the rest of the bullshit they were talking about, but that money question, gotta get that chicken.
Gotta get that.
I'll ask it one more time. Which horror film involves a young woman who is pursued by a supernatural entity that can only be seen when the person is alone?
But yeah, I got to see the Melvins a couple times. I seen them in Denton at the Rubber Glove Rehearsal Studio.
Rubber Gloves.
Do you know where that's at?
No, but there's a venue called Rubber Gloves.
Yeah, in Denton.
No, there's a venue. I think it's down in Austin called Rubber Gloves, or there used to be.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's in Denton.
You don't pay her, Craig? Yeah, that's fucked up, man. My wife immediately gets me up for the money. Damn. That's some cold shit.
I tell her I'll pay her, and then she's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'll get it."
She's like, "Better lay down that D." I know how you can pay me. It's breakfast time. Meow, 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 meow. Do you guys want to go to that deal in July?
Possibly.
To the Haunters Convention?
Possibly so.
We will try and shoot for that. There's Saturday and Sunday, so we could definitely do the Sunday one. If anything. Yeah. Well, everybody, thank you for watching the Paratheory podcast here, episode 29. We're not going to do a trivia the rest of the way. Not enough people are answering either that or we're having a glitch on here. I'm not sure which.
You're glitching here and there, but not too bad.
You're glitching as well. So we're going to give it a stopping point for the day. And we will see y'all next week. We'll get back on schedule. We'll be back next Monday with another episode of Paratheory Podcast. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.